Okay, so it's done. Season's done. PSG have knocked us out with the Champions League semi-finals, and I am very defeated. I am very upset still. Like, I'm not too upset to the point where like, oh, we should be in a Champions League final and this and that. PSG beat us twice, and PSG beat us twice, and they did end up playing the better football. So there isn't too much to argue there. I mean, we were horrible in the first leg. In the second leg, for the first 20, 30 minutes, we were cooking them. Like, we were flaming PSG. That Declan Rice header, that near miss, that Odegaard shot, that Donnarumma got down to save. Yeah, it was unreal. Like, I didn't expect for the team to be that attacking and that dangerous off the front foot. But then again, PSG probably went into this game thinking Arsenal were going to play very aggressively early on and try to conserve your energy for the second half, because once we can, exploit the fact that they've got Kivior and a shaky William Saliba and a Thomas Partey who has no defensive, discipline. Like, he's always getting caught out of possession and stuff like that. Yeah, they can obviously exploit that. They've got Desiree Doué, Kvaratskhelia, Bradley Barcola, Dembele, a lot of countless amounts of talent, right? So, I mean, this season in general has just been horrific. From January onwards, I was just waiting until next season, because we should have addressed the fact that we had no striker in January, or we had no attacking player of quality back in January because Saka was out. And the fact that we didn't was very alarming, because that was the first time where we genuinely needed action and they didn't give it to us. They blatantly lied to us. The board lied to us. Arteta lied to us. They told us there was no opportunities in the market. Well, if you're going to lowball Benjamin Sesko's agent and all of these your careers, of course nothing's going to come of it. But if you genuinely go out and put an £80 million bid for Kvara to Napoli, Kvara would probably be at Arsenal right now. But instead he's at PSG, and he's now the most informed winger was the most informed left winger in the world, and he cooked Jurrien Timber. A Jurrien Timber that had locked up Vinny twice. Yeah. That is who we missed out on, and that is gutting, because the left-hand side is an area in which we do need reinforcements in. Martinelli just isn't at the level that we are at. And yeah, I mean, it's a problem everywhere on the field. Kivior, although he's a filler for Gabriel. Martin Odegaard, he's been horrible all season long. Is he at the level of Arsenal at? We don't have an established number 9 or a central forward. Trossard, he's not at the level Arsenal are at right now. He was a stopgap signing 2 years ago. So the fact that he's started in these big games is very concerning for me as an Arsenal fan, because we were supposed to be going in an upwards trajectory, but we are not, and that's I just don't know how long I can take it for. Like, year after year, it's the same thing, same disappointment. Every single year he comes out and says that we need to go out and focus on next season. We go again next season, Arteta always says, and I just don't know how long I can take it for. Arteta has stabilised this team. Arteta has shown the world that Arsenal are now a serious competing team, and he has the footballing world has gained respect for Arsenal again, and I can appreciate that. But this is 5 years into your time at Arsenal. You've won an FA Cup off of Emery's squad, and that was in lockdown, COVID, 5 years ago. A completely different time to football. Ronaldo was at Juventus. Messi was at Barcelona. Lamine Yamal was about 12 years old. Yeah, so it's a completely different time 5 years ago. And we really should have won that Premier League last season. I think that one hurts even more than the 22-23 one because we bowled it against Liverpool. It was a draw. We should have won. Who else did we bowl it against that year? Southampton. Like that. That was a domino effect. The last season's one was where we should have won it, man. And it was just that one. Well, you could say it was either that Fulham game in December or Ollie Watkins, that dagger at the Emirates in April against Aston Villa where we lost 2-0. We also lost against West Ham in that December as well. Yeah, that was a shaky month. Yeah, that probably killed it for us. Yeah, that period. I think that's when we lost the title, that period there. But yeah, I feel like I've just got to credit PSG now because they are probably playing the most cohesive football in the world. Like when Fabian Ruiz and João Neves and Vitinha are playing, they're just the best team. They're the best midfield in the world right now. And it seems like every time PSG plays, well, whenever Luis Enrique plays his team, the team knows what it's going to do. Like I pass it to him and he passes it to him, and then we end up in the box, and what comes of it comes of it. Like I haven't seen that in football in a very long time. Like every single thing that PSG do is intentional. So yeah, I think that's really refreshing to see. Like seeing Desiree Doué, Cavara, I'm actually entertained watching these guys. And yeah, as well as being threatening, like when Cavara hit the post, I was like, oh dear. Like I genuinely thought that was gonna go in because Raya has very short hands. So yeah, the season is over. We have nothing left to play. The season is over. We have nothing left to play for, and yeah, hopefully that they make the Arsenal Newcastle game a general sale because I didn't enter the ballot for that. I forgot to. So even though we're playing for nothing, it'd be nice to see the players one last time this season. It's probably we don't know what's going to happen in the summer window. One of these players could leave. So yeah, I think next season is where it's do or die for Arteta. You either win us a Premier League or a Champions League, or your time is done at Arsenal. It's. I mean, I don't want someone to finish off the job that you've created here because it'd be beautiful to see you win a Premier League or a Champions League, but when it's happening consecutively year after year, disappointment after disappointment, you can't get over that hurdle. We start to question you and